The video game Fortnite has recently launched its 7th season and now boasts more than 200 million players. But a BBC investigation has found hackers exploiting that popularity by selling details of players' private accounts in a thriving online marketplace. Hackers as young as 14 are able to earn thousands of pounds a week, and the UK's National Crime Agency is asking the maker of Fortnite to do more to stop it. Our cybersecurity reporter Joe Tidy has more.
Since Fortnite exploded onto the gaming scene, it's estimated to have made more than £1 billion. Most of that has come from in-app purchases, as players scramble to update their free accounts with the latest accessories. And that's what makes these accounts both valuable and a target for hackers. They're stealing them in huge numbers and selling them online to an ever-growing and hungry marketplace. And all over social media, victims are venting their frustration.
I woke up one day, my account was hacked.
This British hacker was 14 when he got into it. He started off after being hacked himself.
I was approached by a cracking team and they told me how to crack. So I did crack once. And I think in a day session I got over £1,000.
He says he's mainly a middleman now, selling on cracked accounts. He knows he's breaking the law and says he wants to stop soon. This is how it works. Crackers buy huge lists of usernames and passwords that have been stolen from previous data breaches. They use a tool to input them into the Fortnite login in bulk. When they get inside an account, they take it over.
Yeah, I think that's what she's up to sing for tonight.
At this cybersecurity competition, young hackers are encouraged to put their skills to the test. Organisers say getting talented youngsters on a positive path is proving difficult.
The ones that are carrying on who haven't been identified and perhaps not given this opportunity, who are lured and tempted by a quick buck and get taken down this path.
How good are you at Fortnite? This prolific cracker agreed to talk. That good. But only if we met in-game.
Overall I made 16k, that would be a valid amount.
He told me he knows what he's doing is illegal, and he even admits to using his skills to carry out more serious cybercrime.
I've talked to over 1,000 crackers. Nobody was ever caught doing it. I mean, lots confess to it, but it's not like a thing that's searched for by the police.
There's a whole thing around no skins, they call it.
The National Crime Agency says authorities around the world are watching though, and this is a serious offence.
For instance, just the compromise of a Fortnite account could come under Section 1 of the Computer Misuse Act, which is up to 2 years in prison.
The NCA wants games makers to do more to inform their communities that their activity is illegal. Epic, the company behind Fortnite, hasn't commented on our investigation, but the game maker says it's working to improve security. It also encourages and rewards players who take steps to increase their account protection. With a new season of the game freshly launched, even more players will be signing up, and the hackers will continue to make a killing. Joe Tidy, BBC News.
Well, we're joined now by the technology website Kotaku's UK news editor, Laura Dale. Thank you very much indeed for talking to us.
Thank you.
So it seems that these are young players of this game who found a way of actually hacking the details of other players and defrauding them of money.
Indeed. I think this is a situation you're going to see more and more as time goes on, honestly. Children are growing up more and more tech savvy than ever, and we've seen countless times people's personal information get leaked by websites, be it, 50 million Facebook account details were released onto the internet earlier this year. And while that information is out there, it's going to be tempting for children who don't have a source of income to go for it if they have the technical know-how to do so.
So shouldn't the Fortnite website itself be doing more to crack down on this?
I honestly don't think that Epic, the makers of Fortnite, are the problem here necessarily. No matter if Epic managed to crack down and stop people getting into Fortnite accounts, those people will use that list of stolen passwords and they'll just find a different target to go for. I think that the big issue is people using their passwords on multiple accounts with the same email, and people not setting up two-factor authentication, which are the two biggest ways to protect your information online. Because if you don't protect, if you don't switch your passwords between websites, if you don't add an extra layer of security, these people are still going to hack accounts. It just won't be Fortnite, it'll be some other account of yours that they go for.
So what can people do if they think their accounts have been hacked, or if they think that their accounts are being hacked by other players?
The problem is that once your account's been hacked, there's very little you can do about it in a lot of cases. The big thing you can do to prevent yourself being hacked is something called two-factor authentication. You'll usually give your phone number to a website, and if someone attempts to log into your account, you'll get texted a code, and without that code that only exists on your phone, no one can get into your account. While that's a great way to stop people getting in the first place, the problem is if you don't set up that second layer of security and a hacker gets into your account, they'll give the website their phone number, at which point there's nothing you can do because they've got that second layer of security on your account. You can't get back in to reclaim access in a lot of cases.
The National Crime Agency are onto this, but presumably this is going to be a big worry for many parents who perhaps will be providing their teenagers with the accounts to pay for their enjoyment of the game.
Indeed. I think that the big thing that parents need to know, no matter how much or how little they know about technology, is if you're putting money into any kind of website or product, Fortnite being an example, that has value and people will go for it. And the only advice I can give is talk to your children about using different passwords where possible across different websites. If your child doesn't have a phone, set up two-factor authentication with your phone so that you get a code to help them log in. Make sure that you insist to your children, digital goods have value and you need to go out of your way to protect them, because there are people out there who will try and get access to your online valuables.
OK, Laura Dale, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Many thanks.